How well can text-to-voice programs sound in English? Are they actually able to sound like native speakers?
Well, let's take a closer look. Hey guys, this is Jeff with Fluent American. So in general, there are three things that I think can make this program sound a little bit unnatural, but then also three things that I think can make this actually sound almost like a native speaker. Let's start off with the three main differences. Number one, pitch changes. Listen to just this quick section here.
I'm sorry, I missed your call.
Again, I think a more natural progression or a more natural way of reading this would be, I'm sorry I missed your call. I'm sorry I missed your call. Notice again that kind of falling intonation on call. And everything in terms of pitch is much closer connected to each other. I'm sorry I missed your call. I'm sorry I missed your call. You know, you don't get anything that's super high, like I'm sorry I missed or I'm sorry I missed. It's more, I'm sorry I missed your call. It's not call, it's more call. So everything is much more connected. We've talked about this before in terms of pitch, so definitely check out this video if you're interested in how to make sure that the pitch you're using sounds natural and doesn't sound weird or less native-like. But again, you want to make sure that your pitch levels are relatively close together. Nothing can be too drastic, too different from the sounds that come before it. Here's another example too of where the pitches are just a little bit off.
Please consider sending me an email.
Sending me an email. Sending me an email. So again, if I were reading this, what I think would make it sound a little bit more natural, especially regarding pitch, would be something like this. Sending me an email. Sending me an email. Me an email. Notice again the pitch changes there. Another thing that can make the machine sound a little bit less natural is having changes in speed that occur too suddenly or unexpectedly. For instance, this.
I'm sorry, I missed your call.
I missed. You want to make sure you're holding that I long enough. Don't rush it. It's not going to be like I missed. It's more I missed. I missed. So like holding the words appropriately long enough so that way it can actually be understood. Don't forget, subscribe to the channel. Probably the biggest issue that I see the machine encountering is linking vowel sounds together. What I mean is, especially when one word ends on a vowel sound and the next word starts with a vowel sound, the machine seems to have a little bit of difficulty in kind of capturing that linking. Take a listen to this, for instance.
I'm sorry, I missed your call.
Sorry, I. So notice sorry ends on that long I sound, and then I is just a vowel sound. So what typically happens in English when in these situations where you need to link vowels together, you're either going to add like a y sound or a w sound to the vowels, depending on their mouth position. So for instance, in this situation, it would be sorry, I. So notice I'm adding that slight y sound. It's like yai, sorry, I. But again, listen to how the computer interprets it.
I'm sorry, I missed your call.
So again, just a little bit of struggling with that linking. You can also see that here.
Please consider sending me an email.
Me and. Again, me ending on that E sound and starting with that vowel sound, that A. And again, linking with that slight Y sound. Me and. Compare that again to how the program says it.
Please consider sending me an email.
So again, there may be some things that the program does that sound less natural, but there are also some things that I think the program is actually doing a pretty good job with. For instance, while it seems to struggle with linking vowels to vowels, I think it did a pretty good job of linking consonants to consonants across words.
Thanks. And again, my apologies.
How about this section here? Thanks and again, my apologies. So for instance, the linking between thanks and then also again my, linking from that N sound to that M sound, I think is pretty clear. That whole sentence, I think, in general sounds pretty good. Another area that I think in general sounding pretty good, there are a couple of exceptions, but I do think that in general, the intonation that the program uses is actually pretty solid.
Hi, this is Jeff.
Hi, this is Jeff. Jeff, notice that falling intonation there. Hi, this is Jeff. And also,
thanks. And again, my apologies.
Again, I won't say that intonation is perfect, but I think in general, advancements have really come a long way. That I think the most common intonation patterns are reflected by the program. Looking for daily pronunciation practice and feedback, you need to join our Telegram group. Find out more information at patreon.com. One last thing that really stuck with me was how it pronounced the last words in thought groups. If you're not familiar with thought groups, definitely check out this video. But thought groups are basically places where native speakers naturally pause. It's not just about periods and commas. It's also, if you have a longer sentence, where can you take a quick break for a breath and things like that in a longer sentence. These are thought groups. Typically what happens in a thought group, especially if the last word of a thought group is stressed, you're going to hold it longer in terms of time, and also it's going to usually, again, be stressed. So the pitch change is going to be more noticeable. And I think that the program in general did a pretty good job with stressed words that came at the end of a thought group. To give you a quick example.
Hi, this is Jeff.
Jeff. Hi, this is Jeff. Notice it's going to hold Jeff longer there. That was pretty good.
But I hope to get back to you soon.
Soon. Soon. Notice that it's able to hold soon long enough. Again, that's your final stressed word. That sounded pretty good. Soon.
Please consider sending me an email or texting this number.
Number. Number. I thought it did a great job of holding number long enough. Perfect. And then one last quick example.
Thanks. And again, my apologies.
Apologies. Apologies. I thought it did a great job of holding apologies long enough. So this is the original text that I inserted. Let's see how the whole conversation sounds.
Hi, this is Jeff. I'm sorry I missed your call, but I hope to get back to you soon. Please leave your name and number after the beep, and I'll return your call as soon as I can. Also, if you need to reach me sooner, please consider sending me an email or texting this number. Thanks, and again, my apologies.
Is there anyone whose English you'd like to see analyzed? Let me know in the comments.